Hey Raptor fans, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. This is Adonde Raps Gaming with another video for you all. Shout out to all the subscribers out there. Thank you for the support, and for the ones who are not watching, please hit that subscribe button if you would like. Please comment, like, or share, and let's talk about this topic here, which, you know, I woke up this morning and I said, what should I talk about today? Raptors are off until Monday, tomorrow, as they play against the Pacers, which I think that will be the last game against the Pacers, or they have one more. I don't have the schedule in front of me right now. But Raptors on a 2-game winning streak, 21-36 on the season right now. And the topic of this video, I talked about a little bit about it during my post-game reaction when the Raptors beat the Hawks on Friday night. Yeah, Friday night, winning a close one, 123-121. Is this team tanking, or are they serious about making a play-in spot? Right now, fans out there, look, I don't know what your situation or how you feel about the Raptors trying to get into that play-in tournament spot, because we all know that they have all these draft picks, and where they finish in the top 6, you know, and also getting picks from other teams that if they finish like, you know, 28, between 28 and 30, or 27 and 30, right? So like, how do you feel? How do you feel about the Raptors trying to play as hard as they possible are doing right now? I mean, 2-game winning streak, we've seen this already. They have yet to win 3 in a row. They're getting so many opportunities to win 3 in a row that every time that 3rd game comes, it's a different situation. It's a different scenario. The no compete, nothing. It's like who cares, and we move on. But sometimes as a fan, you want to see this team do good, right? I mean, the way how the season has gone so far for the Raptors, the new changes, new players, everything was just, you know, not going right sometimes. A few games, I mentioned that the Raptors record, what it is right now, should have been different, okay? Because there are plenty of games where the Raptors were in close games, and yet they end up on the losing side. And then the other games where the Raptors, they get their total butts wiped on the floor, right? So, I mean, you're gonna have one side of the Raptors fans that the record that they have of 21-36. Let's just forget about this season and focus on where they draft and who they want to draft, right? And one of those names, I saw a video a few days ago talking about Bronny James. I don't, I know it's hypothetical for the Raptors to try to draft Bronny James, which is LeBron James's son, one of his sons. and to lure LeBron James to come to play for Toronto, because LeBron James says he would like to play with his son. Now, as a fan, most fans, except for me, I'm sorry, LeBron James playing in Toronto, we all know the whole LeBronto thing like 8 years ago. Okay. I'm not saying I have no hatred on LeBron or anything, but at his age, no, no. I mean, he'll be 40. Another thing is like LeBron playing in Canada. I'm pretty sure he's more likely to stay like somewhere more warm, LA, Miami type area. If he continues, he'll probably stay with the Lakers. Uh, I don't really see LeBron James or Bronny James playing with the Raptors. That's just me. Not saying I don't want to see that. It'll be nice to see a player with the last name James, playing for the Raptors, but at the same time, I don't think I want to see that, and I really hope it doesn't happen. All right. So the Raptors, with the Tank Nation, what, excuse me, is the go-to move right now for this Raptors team? Now, you have the other side, which is the side that Raptor fans are saying, hey, the Raptors are, I believe, what, I think 2.5 games or 2 games behind Atlanta for that last playing tournament spot. Brooklyn is ahead, which they are 1.5 games. You have that side that's saying, hey, maybe the Raptors, if they can find ways of playing hard basketball, go out on the court, play all 48 minutes, start off games good, finish games good. That sometimes, hey, it doesn't matter how you start, it's how you finish the games. Uh, get the bench unit, especially the bench unit. I mean, this bench has been performing lately so good. Guys like Grady Dick, as I said, I have to apologize once again. I did a video about him a few months ago, talking about the Raptors. Did they draft the right player? Well, I gotta understand, as a rookie, most rookies are gonna have like mishaps, and they're gonna not look too good out there, and their confidence is not getting up there as they will hope it would to start off of the season. But hey, I mean, Grady Dick, this guy, he's been doing very well. All right, he's improving a lot. After the Raptors sent him down the G League to improve on his shooting, because he was not shooting as well as coming out of college. One of those great 3-point shooters, shooting 40 plus percent, and coming into the NBA, it's something it takes a while for the game is so fast these days, so fast, but it takes a lot of learning process uh to help develop his game, right? And also, with the new players from that play off the bench, guys like Kelly Olynyk, the Canadian, the guy that I call Shaggy from Scooby Doo. I mean, it's a great pickup. He's at one of those big men, who could use the pick and roll, just like with Jakob when he's in the starting lineup. Kelly Olynyk, this guy, he doesn't really give you all that big number performance like with the 20 plus points. He would chip in with those, between 10 and 15 and give you a couple of rebounds. He's so good on the offensive and defensive glass when trying to box out players. Then you have guys like Bruce Brown, another guy who everyone, I mean, even myself, when trade deadline came and we all thought that Bruce Brown would be one of those players that the Raptors would have traded, right? But the Raptors decided, you know what? Okay, well, they couldn't find anyone. Bruce Brown said, "Hey, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna try to help this team." Uh, we see him play a few times in the starting lineup, but for him coming off the bench, I think is probably a good idea. What Darko is doing, great on him as well. Ochai Obaji, I mean, the game against the Hawks, awesome game, shooting threes. I hope he can continue playing good off the bench as well. So those are the four players, as I mentioned, the bench players. Then you have other key pieces as well. Chris Boucher, the longest tenure Raptor since, from that time. He doesn't really get much playing minutes as much anymore. And what Darko is using him, I don't know why Chris Boucher is not getting much minutes as he used to do, right? He will get in there in like late fourth quarter if the game is close or the game is a blowout. But I hope he can play down the stretch for the Raptors, right? So the Raptors bench, and you also have Jordan Rora, Jalen McDaniels. I don't know how much usage you're gonna see out of Jalen McDaniels. Okay, now as I said, you have two sides: the Titan Nation and the Playing Tournament Nation. Me. I'm gonna be honest with you, folks. I'm like stuck in the middle. I am stuck in the middle right now. Whether I want to see the Raptors just go out there and just try to compete. If they lose games, or they go out there and compete and win as many games as they have left for the rest of the season. Which, look, there's still a possibility they could still finish above 500. Okay? In an 82 games schedule, they will have to finish 41 and 41, which is, 500, or 42 and 40. Okay? But 36 losses and only 21 wins. I mean, the Raptors will have to go on a stretch run of winning. Look, you have 27 games. No, not 27. 21, 36. Sorry. So you have 25 games remaining, right? 25 games remaining. Raptors will have to go 20 and 5. Okay? 20 wins and 5 just to finish 500. And the next stretch of games, the next 3 that's coming up: Indiana, Dallas, and Golden State. 3 teams that are in playoff spot, or I believe the Warriors are in a playing tournament spot. I don't know, but those are going to be 3 tough games, okay? Headed into March. And then, I mean, it gets a little bit easier in March, although they still have some tough games. I mean, they have to play Denver, Phoenix. Then, I mean, they also have Portland as the, that West Coast trip that they go out on after. But I don't know. I really have no clue of what I want to see with this team. Okay. I mean, it's gonna be a ride with the remainder of the season. With the starting lineup, Scotty Barnes. Let's hope he can continue down the stretch of playing some good basketball. RJ Barrett, he's gonna also have to continue playing some good basketball. Immanuel Quickley as well. Gary Trent Jr. There's another guy. I talk about this. Everyone that does Raptor vlogging, the consistency of Gary Trent Jr. This something that we hope that he can, shoot the ball well, and also help out the team, help in win as many games. But Raptor fans, Raptor Nation, look, 25 games. Is there any concern about, if they tank or if they don't? Can they win 3 games in a row? They can, but they just got to put their mind to it, all right? They just got to go out there and compete, play as hard, try not worry about what other teams do. They got to focus on what they are doing, win games. But 15 games under 500, folks, it's tough. It's going to be tough. All right. So that's going to do it for this one here. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'll be back for the post-game reaction as the Raptors head to Indiana to play against Pascal Siakam for the second time. Last game, the Raptors losing at home to the Pacers, 127 to 125. And I know that's gonna be another another one of those close games, just like against the Hawks. All right. Have a good day, and go Raptors, go.